Oh my God. Rehydration clause now. Now we coming up with the excuses on why Ryan lost. This is amazing, man. I mean, all Ryan had to do was not sign the contract. If he was worrying about rehydration and all that shit, don't sign the contract. You can't be 5'10", or like Barrios, 6'1". You worrying about a guy that's 5'5", 130 pounds at most. You worrying about him. So, of course, you can't have the whole advantage of being tall like that, 5'10", because when you rehydrate up, being 5'10", 6'1", you could easily go all the way back up to 160, 170 pounds at that height. Tank is small. Very, very, very short. He ain't going to go no higher than 140. Okay? That's the reality of the situation. 140, 143, 145, that's the highest he going to go. But because of your height, Ryan, you could possibly go up to 155, 160 easy. Okay? And you complaining about fighting a little ass fighter and you saying that he got the advantage. How is that possible? He's 5'5", 130 pounds. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no excuse. And I don't even know why Ryan you would even go along with that, and your fans now trying to come with an excuse why you lost. Whether you went 140, 150, 160, you still was going to get knocked out. The only thing Tank was trying to do was make it fair. Okay, because he had to take the same test you did the next day. Okay, he had to do the rehydration clause too. He just didn't put it on you, he put it on himself. So all that what you talking about, all your fans, that sounds stupid. And you know, it's real boxing facts. I got to keep the facts, man. Facts of the matter is that you wanted all the advantage of beating up on a little fighter and you got knocked out. Not just you, Barrios too. I like both fighters, like Barrios, and I like Ryan. But you got to keep it real, man. You can't be sitting up there hollering about a rehydration clause that you knew and you signed it and you went and you fought. And it wasn't just on you. He put it on himself too. So he couldn't rehydrate no higher than you. It was all equal, all the way around. And for you to sit up there and go along with this narrative because you lost, it just makes you look bad, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It makes you look really, really bad because it's like, you know what I mean? You knew what you was getting yourself into. Don't sign the contract. You fight at 135 pounds, Ryan. You don't fight at 140. Your fights are at 135. Now, if you want to go up to 140 and you're going to stay at 140, and that's what your weight going to be from now on, and you're going to try to get a belt in that weight, then do that. But don't try to say, oh, I'm fighting at 135, but you really should be fighting at 147, and then think that it's going to be cool for you to complain about rehydration clause that he had to take himself. And the reason why you're not complaining about on his end, because if you would have beat him, you know what I mean, you would have took all the credit in the world. Nobody wouldn't have said nothing. And that's what the hypocrisy of all this stuff is, man. Keep it 100. Now, should Tank have had that rehydration clause in? I would have. Anytime I fight a fighter that's 5'10", 6'1", Barrios was 6'1", or 6 foot. You know what I mean? So, come on, man. Of course I'll have a rehydration clause. If not, we should be fighting at 140. That's the real, because there's weight classes for a reason. I don't know if y'all non-boxers know that. It's a big difference just within 5 pounds in boxing. So you can imagine, you know what I'm saying, within 5 pounds and you going down fighting a littler guy and now you want all the advantage. No, it don't work like that. You get yourself down to 135 because that's the weight that you fight at. And you can only balloon back up another 10 to 15 pounds. That's it. You ain't ballooning back up to no 20, 30, 40 pounds. It don't work like that. And for y'all people that's not into boxing, that ain't never boxed before, you should be ashamed of yourself trying to get this guy murdered in there by a big ass guy. If you don't want to fight at 135, fight at 140. Or fight at 147. There's weight classes that you can fight in that you can feel sufficient enough where you could, you know what I'm saying, have some type of advantage. Fight at 140. They got a lot of fighters at 140. But the bottom line is you lost. And, man, take your loss like a man. That's the only thing I say. Don't come up with excuses. That make you look bad. This Big Rich, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I love everything that y'all got going on. And subscribe to the channel. Let's debate about that. Let's talk about that hydration clause, man. And let's put all this stuff behind us, man. And let's look for the next fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin Haney fight next. And the bottom line is that Lomo's already trying to come up with excuses. Oh, he big. He heavyweight. Man, come on, man. Don't come up with no excuses in boxing, man. Either you going to fight and shut up or you not. If you don't want to fight the guy, don't sign the contract. Because these contracts are there to protect fighters from you big fighters, tall fighters, taking advantage of little fighters. That's the bottom line is. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, man. Let's talk about it. I don't want to hear no more about that. I'm out.